What up, guys? Kevin here with a brand new episode, or maybe the first episode of Kotaku Sucks. Because why? Kotaku sucks. Not as much as IGN. Um, Even like, I know people hate Kotaku. I just find that they're just there and they cover a lot of JRPG stuff, like we'll talk about here. So I can appreciate them for that. And even their like really, really bad stuff that people get on them for, I still find it entertaining at least. But this is just bad. This is just stupid. What do they say? 6 years ago, the most stylish RPG ever revived a dying genre. The most stylish RPG? Okay, I would say that's objectively true. I'm talking about Persona 5. A dying genre? No. No. It was never a dying genre. The JRPG genre, I would say, maybe had a little bit of a lull in like the mid to late 2000s. But like, yeah, here's what happened in 2017 for me. I really got into JRPGs. Like 2017 goes down as a year that I played a certain game, and yes, I did play Persona 5, but I played another certain game where I went, holy shit, this is what JRPGs can do. And then I went back and played a bunch of JRPGs and realized, yeah, the genre's been great this whole damn time and continues to this day. I just beat Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, playing Monochrome Mobius, probably the most JRPG out there to play in terms of just what you kind of expect from one. But yeah, Persona 5 didn't revive. Did it, give it a little bit of a Red Bull, a little energy kick to the genre? Absolutely. What Persona 5 did was bring over some casuals who played Persona 5 and then they went back to playing whatever dumb bullshit that they play. Like, I see a Co Carnage will play a Persona 5 or Yahtzee plays a Persona game, but these people aren't playing JRPGs. They're not. The genre was always there, was always great. People are finding out about the genre this entire time. Final Fantasy didn't put out their best work. You could say since what, 10, 12? And people still hold that thought to this day besides Final Fantasy VII Remake, but we're getting Rebirth. But yeah, the genre is not dead, and the genre isn't just Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, going back to 2017, I played a game called Tales of Berseria, and I was like, JRPGs are the best genre. They are the most complete. Whenever I play a JRPG, it's just the most complete type of game that I don't care how long the game is. I think those games are worth $70. I get great story, I get great combat, great characters, great world, the world itself. That's why I love JRPGs, and I think more and more people are figuring that out. Then every now and then I'll go back and I'm like, man, I used to love these types of games, non-JRPG games, and I play them. I'm like, man, they're just missing so much. Every time I play a non-JRPG game, I'm like, man, this thing is really great, but everything else is just meh. Where JRPGs are just so well-rounded. But yeah, they're not dead. I would say we're in a little bit of a renaissance just because Square Enix is pumping out so many damn games. We got Star Ocean. We got a new Star Ocean game and a lovely remake of 2. And there's so much other stuff out there that people don't realize, like the Atelier games, like Idea Factory, just little games like that also fill out the genre. That's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time. I'm not trying to take anything away from Persona. Persona 4 Golden is still the best Persona game. Persona 5 is... It just brought us some casuals over to play the genre. That's it, and those casuals went back. And I gotta say with Persona 5, we need to move on to Persona 6. It's getting to the point where they really fucked out Persona 5 with just all the games. Like, what's the next Persona 5 spinoff we're going to get? Where I just don't care anymore. I want to go back and play Persona 5 Royal, but I just don't care anymore with just so many games. It's like, all right, we get it. We get it. But shout out to Atlas. They're definitely doing their part. And I can't wait to play Persona 6. I even want to go back and play Soul Hackers 2. So that will be something I will do. But yeah, the genre was never dead. Maybe it was on injury reserve there, like the mid to late 2000s. But no, it's been thriving. It's still thriving to this day. And I would say I think the Trails has done more for JRPGs than Persona. I think the Trails of games have brought in more hardcore JRPG fans than Persona. I think Persona, people love it, but people leave it. Trails, you got to, I mean, it's 10 games, 11, 12 games out. All right, but I got to go. That's Kotaku sucks. Because why? Kotaku sucks. Not as much as IGN, but still got to call them out when they type dumb shit like this. But I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.